Looks like Mega Man has finally gone rogue. I'm the Flannel Fox Tim Swernick, and I reviewed 20XTX on the Nintendo Switch. 20XTX is a 2D action platformer roguelike inspired by one of my favorite video game franchises, Mega Man, more specifically Mega Man X. After a very brief intro, you're thrown into action. Playing as Mega Woman Nina, the controls are very similar to her button Blue. Moving with either the joystick or the D-pad, shooting with the Y button, holding Y for a charged shot, you can dash, jump, and wall slide. There are mechanics that you have at the beginning of each run, but as this is a roguelike, when you reach the end of your run, your skills can be much different. Collecting new upgrades along the way gives you new powers or random upgrades. Powers are special moves that can be acquired from a boss after you defeat it, and upgrades can be obtained a number of different ways. Finding a chest, beating a level in a certain amount of time, or purchasing from the scrap shop are all ways to upgrade your playthrough, and upgrade you will. As this is a roguelike, your progression is lost when you die, which will happen a lot. Although you start back at the beginning, you collect currency that allows you to purchase permanent upgrades, so you jump into action each run just a little bit stronger. Each level is procedurally generated, so with each playthrough, the layout will be different. After you beat the first boss in each playthrough, you have a choice of 3 different levels to choose from for your next stage, and each world is vastly different. Different artistic themes are matched by different mechanical challenges, from slippery ice blocks to disappearing platforms. The levels feel fresh for a while, but I did wish they had more environmental themes to keep you on your toes aesthetically. While you do get used to the bosses quite quickly, and some of them seem like a piece of cake, they'll mix up their attacks if you encounter them later in your playthrough, which throws you off your game when you're in the comfort zone, button mashing through a boss you thought was easy. Playing mostly in handheld for my time with 20XTX, it runs very well. The mechanics feel the way I wish some Mega Man games would feel, as Nina is so quick and responsive. Blasting your way through enemies comes very naturally for any seasoned Mega Man player. While a very difficult game, it is not even as close to as hard as Mega Man, so please don't let that stop you from jumping in. And there's an easy mode which gives you 3 lives per playthrough, making 20XTX a very manageable experience. I did experience a couple of bugs where the software shut down during a good run, and I lost the run's progress, which I'm not going to lie, was heartbreaking. Nina has a sidekick whose specialty is melee combat and gives you a considerably different experience and ups the replayability significantly. Not enjoying this too much as I love the traditional mechanics, I tended to stick with Nina, but the two can be played in co-op mode if you're ever in that perfect switchuation. 20XTX does support single Joy-Con play. If you love Mega Man and roguelikes, this game is an absolute must-buy. Like the game's creator, I've longed for more Mega Man, and this not only scratches the itch, but it adds its own fresh perspective to keep you blasting through futuristic worlds for many hours to come. With great gameplay, a little lacking in visual variety per level, but fantastic roguelike replayability, 20XTX is a must-buy for any fellow nerd itching to play as the Blue Blaster. That's why I'm giving 20XTX on the Nintendo Switch an 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video game review, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Flannel Fox. Follow me on Metacritic and Twitter at TheFlannelFox, and on Instagram at TheFlannelFoxGamer. Be sure to follow and subscribe, because the more followers and subscribers I get, the more codes I get, which means I make more videos. I'd like to thank Firehose Games for providing me with this review copy. Thanks for watching my videos, and as always, see you next time, Switchers.